Hi there, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. State champ men semi-finals. How does that sound? Series
good.
at the moment, and the two home teams claimed victory on the weekend, which means we are in for a cracking second week of semi-final matchups. It is going to be an absolute ripper, Steve-O.
Well, we are. I mean, we probably didn't expect both home teams. I think we tipped one home team to win this weekend. But the pressure's certainly on those higher seeds this weekend. Two home games, got to do the job both times, both days on the home floor. And I think we could be in for a bit of an upset
Got
week.
to tell you cannot be any more or less, whichever way you want to look at it, impressed with Eltham.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Just incredible.
Yeah, I was at the game on Saturday night, and they were awesome.
Just incredible.
Karai didn't have a chance.
What they have done, 15 games in a row
15 on
now?
the trot.
Just unbelievable stuff. 100 defeating Corio Bay, 78. Chris Cameron 21 and 5. Benny Waldron 20 and 6. They are the epitome of just team ethos.
Speaking of the Wildcats, a bit of feedback throughout the week that we received. Player and Coach of the Month went out throughout the week last week, and there was a little bit of feedback coming from Eltham that got a mention in the write-up that didn't lose a game, 7 in a row, I think, in July. But Corio Bay's Mark Leader picked up the award.
How did Corio go in the month of July?
I'm not sure. Obviously, a little bit better than Eltham.
Well, they obviously won 7 in a row and claimed a couple of big wins in there as well. So,
which is fair credit to Corio Bay, but I'm hearing that a few Wildcats players and
where did Corio Bay?
fans,
Where did Corio Bay finish on the ladder, by the way?
they finished first.
All right.
Don't preach to the converted. Don't preach to the converted.
Steve-O, it's not an award for the most wins in a row. It's an
providing
award
feedback.
for July.
That's right.
And I think Eltham were bloody fantastic in July. Corio Bay were bloody fantastic in July as well. What am I sticking up for you for? You do the bloody awards, mate. Bloody hell, here I am backing you up. Walker had 19, Clayton had 16 and 13, Reardon 11.7 rebounds, 7 assists. Marlo Hicks was held to 8.
Yeah, Marlo got a couple of rough calls early.
Ooh.
He had 3 first half fouls.
Not warranted.
And
Not warranted. You're a spectator.
The third one in
Neutral
particular
spectator
was
as well.
stiff. He's on the ground and a guy jumps on him and he got the block.
Oh.
So he was stiff, but I tell you what, I think
How does that happen?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the refs. You'd have to. Corio, I think, got distracted by the refs a little bit though.
Okay.
I think players, coaches, and spectators
Got to let it go.
all got a bit distracted by the refs. And to Eltham's credit, they were unbelievable on
Good
on
crowd out
Saturday
there.
night. Yeah, really
Good
good
crowd.
atmosphere. It was packed. Couldn't get a seat. But Benny Waldron, just as you say, he's having a quiet first quarter. Say to him, mate, he's having a quiet first quarter.
Loads up.
Goes nuts in the second
Loads
third.
up.
puts
Did you
it
just
away.
say that you couldn't get a seat?
Well, I managed to squeeze in.
You're
but,
part of the Jeffers family.
Royalty
mate.
down there, aren't you?
You would have red carpet down there. You can
Well,
sit anywhere you want.
He made me pay double.
He did not, did he?
He made me
He
pay
made
double.
you pay to get in?
Yeah. No,
Wow.
there was no seats, and to be fair, I got there right on tip off.
Oh, of course you did. Ringwood 91 defeated Waverley 75. Nate Champion 16. Matty Fennell 15 and 10. I said it last week. Matt Fennell is in career best form, Steve-O.
Well, he is. Racked up another double-double. It's probably 6 or 7 in a row.
Was that Big Swingin' Willie? Big Swingin' Willie came
Yeah,
on for
Carlton
13.
bench.
Well done.
Swingin' Willie.
Big
Firing.
He's very
In
good.
limited minutes.
Matty Hodgson 22 and 10. Chris Arkell 19 and 8. Now, just some news on this.
Yes. You can go ahead.
Dexter Kernich-Drew did not play in this game, carrying a quad injury. Of course, he signed for Perth Wildcats in the NBL, and I think Perth advised him maybe to sit this one out. So they're missing Dexter Kernich-Drew. I've got it on very solid authority, Steve-O,
Yes.
that Matt Hodgson won't be available this weekend either. Be
For
with Adelaide.
this
36ers.
weekend.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
Heard
So
a bit of a whisper.
the Adelaide 36ers fly to the Northern Territory
There you go.
beginning of this week. I think they play a few games
There you go.
in the NT.
So my source was right.
I probably would have thought that they'd allow him to fly back to Victoria to play in a final, though,
Wow.
which
Yeah.
a little bit harsh. But obviously, each to their own. Adelaide have the rights there.
I went for Waverley last week. And I think Waverley at full strength are certainly the equal of Ringwood. I think when you're missing key players like that, it hurts. Having said that, all you can do is win against who you've got playing against you. Ringwood get up by 16 and just remind us all that they are very, very good when it gets to this end of the season. They're in good form at the moment.
Yeah, I think I may have tipped Ringwood at home.
Go with it.
Lyle was held to 5 again, quiet again against Waverley. But Platnick was the interesting one. He didn't get firing for Waverley.
That's the big one.
He had 7.6 rebounds. So there's room for improvement for Waverley. We know what Platnick won't do that 2 weeks in a row. I don't think.
No, he'll
That
come out
might
and have a
happen
good
2
game.
weeks in a row.
But Matty Hodgson, who I think has been in scintillating form in the last month, looks like he's going to miss this weekend. Now, if that's true, if that happens,
could be the difference.
It's a huge leg up for the Hawks.
Could be tough for Waverley.
Well, let's go to games 2 and 3 coming up this weekend in State Champ Men. Games 2 on Saturday night. Sunday, if needed, in both series will come on Sunday. The 2 winners are on the road this weekend. Eltham head down to the Chook Shed, Corio Bay. What'll happen Saturday night, Steve-O?
Karai won't go down swinging. So I
Won't go down swinging.
will go down swinging. We'll go down swinging. So they'll win game 2.
Corio will win game 2.
And end Eltham's winning streak.
You can't see a first seed in Corio Bay go out 2-0. Surely. Home floor. I know Eltham have the confidence sky high, but surely Corio Bay win game 2. Game 3, it's anyone's. I wouldn't even know who to tip.
So this time next week, who are we talking about in the grand final? Steve-O, it's not life or death, mate. The sun will come up tomorrow. Just give us a bloody tip.
Talking about Eltham.
Eltham will get it.
Yeah. I don't know, though.
I don't know.
Jeffo?
Based on last week, I'm going to go with Eltham as well. Chris Cameron was just unstoppable. He reminded me of Tony Ronaldson.
Really?
The bear. Yeah. Popping threes. It was too big.
I've got to tell you, I just love the fairy tale. I just love it. 0-7. Nothing against Corio Bay because the top seed. You said that they've been a fantastic team throughout the whole season, but you just cannot help but be swept up by what's happening at the Wildcats. And I want on. If there's any room left on that bus, please. I'm happy to sit on the roof.
Taking a bus down. By the way.
Well, I'm happy to sit on the roof.
There is a Eltham supporters bus I've seen going down to Corio Bay.
Tie me to the bloody windscreen.
So, do you want to be the driver?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to sit in the wheel arch. I'm happy to sit underneath somewhere with the luggage. That's fine. I just want on that bus because nothing against Corio. They're an awesome outfit, but I'm just swept up in this groundswell of red, the Red Army. I'm with them, Jeffo.
Yeah, I am too.
I think it's an absolute appalling decision by Steve to leave Trev Lee out of Coach of the Month. Waverley take on Ringwood.
Hodgson doesn't play, Ringwood win.
I just can't see, and not only that, Dexter may not play. I just can't see how Waverley can do it from here. They're missing guns.
Yeah, with two guys who've been major players this season for their team.
Yep.
You take them out, and Ringwood will get another win.
I reckon they'll get up.
On the Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. And Eltham Ringwood, if we get that showdown, geez, that's going to be big.
Yeah.
In fact, whatever happens from here, it's going to be big. But
so we're tipping both top seeds to drop.
I think we are. I think one purely through, not purely through, but lack of numbers and key players missing. Mind you, Ringwood's a good team as well. Don't take me the wrong way. And I just think the fairy tale's alive. I just think we're with it.
Eltham Ringwood.
Wow, that'd be big, wouldn't it? Well, there it is. We'll be back to talk about it next week. We could be completely and utterly wrong, not for the first time this season. We'll see you next week on Big VTV.